reppin' the shot hard at 11 o'clock. Turn the channel 25. If you reppin', you hot. What you waiting for? Wanna get heard and shine? Call a number like, let me get on urban grind. We reppin' the shot hard at 11 o'clock. Turn the channel 25. If you reppin', you hot. What you waiting for? Wanna get heard and shine? Call a number like, let me get on urban grind.
I'm Danya with UGTV, and sitting right next to me is Don Cannon. How are you doing today?
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you for asking. So, I was just talking to Lungz back over there, and he said that he really wanted you to host this mixtape because you just deal with people with good music. So, what about Lungz made you want to host this mixtape?
First and foremost, I heard some of the records before I even got involved, and I was trying to find out who he was, and I had a meeting with his manager, and his manager was like, yo, I got the kid, you know what I mean, but I want to work on something special with him and put together a nice project. So it took us about 8 months to get it done. I met them in like February, or maybe a little earlier than February, like middle of January, and they brought some music. I was like, just sit on it, let me see how you feel. Took my time with it, you know, you had some good producers on there. And I take my time with, you know, a lot of talented artists. It takes a long time for people that know how to rap to blow up because a lot of the mainstream, you know, radio stuff that's going on. But, you know, hopefully I can help him in, you know, this next year, you know, blow up and be one of those guys.
Well, since you did say it does take artists to blow up because of the whole process, what advice do you have for those going that career?
My main advice is to stay original and continue to do what you do. Don't let nobody tell you that. I know you hear this a million times, but let nobody tell you that you can't do what you do and the way you do it is not the way other people do it, because it always wins. One of the best stories I already tell a kid, if you never watched Behind the Music, watch Missy. And only really instrumental in my career because what she did was totally left field from what everybody did. Everybody turned her down. Everybody told her she didn't have a look. She did a video with Gina Thompson. They wouldn't let her be in a video at first. She wound up being in a video. She did a song for Raven Simone that wound up being a #1 hit. They wouldn't let her be in a video because they thought she was too big. So, you know, in those situations, and, you know, her grinding it all the way out and getting to the top of the goal, like, that's something that you got to stand by. Stand by what you do, what you believe in. Never switch up your style. You know what I mean?
I like that. Okay, so let's go more towards about you. You've worked with great artists such as Big Sean, Ludacris, Fabulous, so many people. So what are some of your upcoming projects you have?
Upcoming projects probably gonna be Ludacris again. I'm working with Mike Posner also. Cool Kids, we about to go for the reunion. I'm definitely working with Jadakiss right now. We did a couple records and working on a Estelle remix that we just put out with him, Busta Rhymes, and Estelle. And, you know, just got some more stuff in the works. You know, I mean, you got to continue working, man. I got to put myself in those places where, you know, the new artists get a chance to move through us. You know, a lot of DJs, a lot of producers don't get a chance to break this talent. And that's all I want to do. If you could come and be part of my offspring and, you know, move on forward and become, you know, famous, I love it. A lot of them came from that, you know, the Asher Roths, the, you know, Drakes. We don't get a chance to really make those anymore, and I want to do that.
I'm curious, when did you start producing?
I was 15. I started DJing, I was 5, and I started producing when I was 15.
What? I keep interviewing all these DJs, and like, yeah, I started when I was 5 or 3, and I'm thinking when I was 5, I was just at the park, like, swinging.
Yeah,
so what made you start at 5 years old?
Actually, one of my uncles was a big a DJ in Philly, and I wind up every time Christmas came around, he'll buy me a record or a turntable, my first Walkman. And it's at 5, I just adapt to it. Like, they would let me play with toys, I would cry. As soon as they put music on, I wouldn't cry. So it just stuck with me. You know what I mean?
I'll just turn on music and you'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm curious. Outside of producing, what is a hidden talent that you have that your fans may not know about?
Oh man, shoot, we got a couple of them. I can say, you know, I'm good at basketball. Not just because I'm tall. I'm good at basketball. I want to say clothing is, you know, the next realm. I know I've been putting out pictures on my Instagram of some of the hats I've been making, some of the T-shirts I've been making. But I would say the ultimate gift that most people don't know about is my speaking ability, and to be able to talk to people and motivate them in a certain way. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's what I do through mixtapes. A lot of people hit me like, why are you yelling so much? I'm trying to bring you to the attention. Exactly. I'm trying to bring the attention to the project, you know what I mean? Because if you're listening to something and you're fading off and you're hearing me talk on it, you're like, oh, man, I'm back. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I want you to hear it.
Okay. Well, last question. if you weren't producing, what career path would you have taken and why?
Oh man, shoo, that's a tough one. I don't know, man.
You graduated from Clark, right?
Yeah, I graduated.
Okay, so
from Clark.
what were you
I was
majoring in?
I was actually doing business marketing.
So is that what you want to go to? Business?
Not really.
Well, I guess you kind of do business now because you work with other people, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe accounting. Maybe I do accounting and probably find your favorite basketball players and steal all their money. Nah, I'm just
The lockout.
Yeah, help them.
I don't know about all that.
Nah, help them make all their money. Keep them safe while the lockout. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, before we close, can you tell our audience where they can follow you more closely?
Yeah, they can follow me on my Twitter at Don Cannon, or you can follow me on the Instagram at DJ Don Cannon. But I'm everywhere, man. If you Google, you'll find out where I'm at. And please download my iPhone app. It's free. You get all. iPhone app is DJ Don Cannon. It does everything. You go on there touring. Soon I'm gonna put the game in there where you can just press the button to say Cannon over beats. So, just stay tuned. It's free, like I said. Go on there and find out all the updated stuff. I just did something with Machine Gun Kelly and Dom Kennedy and ATL. So the next show will be Meek Mills and, Big Sean and Currency and those things. But just follow up, man, and just keep all that information and then, get the instant quotes too. Like, staying on top of your motivation.
Well, thank you so much for your time and enjoy the rest of your stay in Chicago.
Definitely.
Thanks.
Check it out, man. It's your boy Don Cannon. Here checking out UGTV, the infamous Don Cannon. Holla.